Okay, 3, 2, 1. There's some things I want to talk about in today's video regarding boxing and the UFC. Just some stuff to blab about. Nothing crazy important, but still some interesting stuff. Anthony Joshua will be facing Jake Paul later in December. Um, Tank Davis had pulled out because of some legal problems, so um, shitty for him, um, but better for us as fans. Jake would have been taking on Tank Davis. Tank Davis is not even close to the same size as Jake Paul. Um, so this is great for us. Um, you know, Tank Davis is a super featherweight, super lightweight. Um, so that fight made zero sense. I would have taken Jake Paul in that fight, but now we're fighting Anthony Joshua, and Jake Paul's gonna absolutely destroy him. This should be easy money. I know Jake's been calling out Anthony Joshua for a while. Yeah, so another easy win for Jake Paul here. Yeah, it'll be a great fight. Anthony Joshua sucks. Uh, Jake Paul's the guy, man. He beat Mike Tyson, beating all these MMA fighters. Uh, no, Anthony Joshua should wipe the floor with this guy, honestly. Um, a real pro boxer like Anthony Joshua should be able to destroy Jake Paul. I don't think he does destroy Jake Paul, but I do think he's gonna knock Jake Paul down at least. I don't know. With Jake Paul fights, it's hard to call, dude. Like, Jake Paul's a genuine boxer. Um, he's not. He's actually working his way up. He's got all these huge fights he had. He fought old Mike Tyson, a bunch of old MMA fighters. Um, we all know how that goes. MMA fighters to boxing does not work out. So Jake Paul's been doing that, and when he did fight an actual boxer in Tommy Fury, he lost. And I can't even say that Jake Paul's not an actual boxer because he is at this point. Like a few years ago, yeah, Jake Paul's not a boxer. Still not a fan of the guy, but he lost to Tommy Fury, and that was just a disgusting win for Tommy Fury. I am so disappointed in him. Like, you've been training forever, and you go to decision with Jake Paul. Unreal. Maybe that just shows how good Jake Paul is, but he's not. You know who really gets on my nerves is Logan Paul. He thinks he's that guy, man. I don't understand, dude. This guy filmed a dead body in the forest. Still has millions and millions of followers, supporters. Uh, I don't get it. The guy's a real scumbag. I used to be opposite. I thought Jake was a scumbag and Logan was the uh, nice guy, but not anymore. They're both assholes. I feel like Jake is more. He's a better guy overall. Um, but Logan Paul, he just think he's his ego is so big for some reason. I don't understand. He does fake fighting for a living. That's not. Your brother does something real, and he's saying he'd kill Mike Tyson. I don't care if Mike Tyson's fucking 80 years old. I think Mike Tyson puts a beat down on Logan Paul. I don't care. Like, Logan Paul's not like that, dude. He had that fight with Floyd somehow. That was just stupid. Um, he's had these little boxing fights. Um, he's not that guy. Um, but yeah, Jake Paul is actually becoming a star in the world of boxing somehow. Um, Yeah. Uh, so early, I think it's the 13th of December this fight's gonna happen. I'm taking Anthony Joshua by decision just because I can't. I don't know. It's something with Jake Paul. He's always sliding by just somehow. I don't know. I don't think his fights are rigged, honestly. What I think is for that Mike Tyson fight, I think uh, Mike Tyson was told not to knock him out. So that's what I think. I know he's older, but the way he was looking during training and how he performed, something's just not adding up there. So we got a real young boxer, hopefully putting the beat down on Jake Paul. Um, Now for the Mystic Mac, um, Conor McGregor. Um, Conor McGregor's coach on the Uncrowned show, Ariel Helwani show, says that he is 100% for the UFC White House card, and they've begun training already. So more McGregor news. Conor McGregor's 37. Um, he's on the BKFC stuff all the time, um, being the co-owner of it. Um, Trying to come back though for the White House card. I still don't think the White House card's even gonna happen, in my opinion. I don't care if it happens either. It's like I want fighting. I don't care where it is. It doesn't matter to me. I just want fights. I don't think Conor McGregor's gonna come back. I don't know if okay, what looks really bad is Conor McGregor was in the testing pool and then he got out of the testing pool. So that tells me that he's doing something, whether that's the coke or whether that's PEDs, whatever it is. Not a good look. But his coach says that he's 100% in. He's training most mornings. So um, maybe we'll see him back. Hopefully it's not against Chandler. I would take Conor McGregor to win that fight. Still younger than Chandler, uh, but I think it's highly unlikely to happen. I think I just don't think anything's gonna go right for Conor McGregor to come back, nor Michael Chandler. Whether that's injuries, whether that's the testing pool or whatnot, but that's my take on it. He is training. He is 100% in. We'll see what Dana has to say because I'm sure people are going to be asking him about that very soon. Next up, for this weekend's card, we have another missed opportunity from the UFC. This is a banger card. I'm glad it's on a fight night so I don't have to pay for another pay per view. But, dude, what the fuck? This is a banger of a press conference, man. And I know we don't do fight night cards with press conferences, but dude, there's genuine beef here. Armin and Dan don't like each other here. They talk shit online. There's been back and forth. Dan's already been in interviews saying this and that. Armin's called him a bunch of different names, man. This is pay-per-view worthy, man. This is something that needs to be on a 323. You know what I mean? But I do understand we need this. Like, we needed this sooner. Like, this should have been on this should have been the co-main event for UFC 322, but I don't think everybody was going to be 100% at that time, so all good. But this could have been the co-main event, and Valentina Shevchenko and Weili, we could have had, I don't know, do something else with them. We can make them late. Wait, we'll put them on the Valashvili versus Jan card, you know? Do that. But this could have been huge, dude. This could have been huge. You got Armin Sarukian and Dan Hooker, and then you have Bilal and Ian Gary. Like, these guys are the masters of shit talkers. Both of these guys are going to talk shit to each other. Already have online. We're going to see a bunch of interviews this week about shit talking and all that. But then there's Ian Gary and Bilal Muhammad. Bilal Muhammad will fire back. He doesn't cuss, but Ian Gary will beef with fucking anyone, dude. He'll beef with a tree. Like, it doesn't matter. And he's good at it too. Like, he's good at it. That's why I'm a fan of Ian Gary, because he'll start drama. And I think drama just finds Ian Gary. So, um, that's my opinion for this weekend. Some missed opportunities from the UFC again. I understand why it's on a fight night in Qatar. They needed to make this as soon as possible for Ilia Topuria to continue to defend his belt, and this could be a thing where they needed this sooner rather than later because they want to see Ilia Topuria versus Makhachev. They knew Makhachev was going to be fighting soon, so they're getting lightweight rolling now so we can continue the future of the lightweight and welterweight division, you know? So, sucks we're not going to see a press conference. I'm sure we'll see plenty online. Gonna have to listen to fucking Nina drama all week. What is your favorite animal, Dan? Like, bullshit like that. Interviewers not asking real questions. I have some real questions I would like to ask, why did the beef start, What how do you think the fight's going to go? I'm sure we'll get one of those questions. You know, um it'd be great from both sides, okay? Like, this just so annoying, but understandable at the same time. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about today. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Early December, I think. The Mystic Mac is returning to the UFC, supposedly. Take that with a grain of salt. And Sarukian and Dan Hooker are not going to be in a press conference together. Very unfortunate. So, that's all I wanted to chat about today. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.